Yo, what is going on, guys? Dylan Marway here, and welcome back to NASCAR 3003 for race 20 of 36. Today we will be at Pocono Raceway for running the Pennsylvania 500. Last week at New Hampshire was, for lack of a better word, a slaughterhouse. Just straight up me leading pretty much the entire race. So we go to Pocono, where it did not end up very well for me in the first race. But hopefully we're going to try to go three for three today. Start the last two races, won them. We're going to try to go back to back and win three in a row. It was done once on NASCAR 2004. Can we do it here? So anyways, we had a 337-point lead over Dale Jarrett. Gordon moved into third. We had 6 wins of the year, but for some reason this game didn't count Rockingham. But yes, we do have 6 wins on the year, on the season. Now, it's time to go qualify at the Pocono Raceway. And the Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford. In 2002, this was the site for probably one of the scariest looking crashes I've seen at Pocono. Coming off turn 2, Rusty Wallace and Steve Park got together, sending Rusty into the wall, and Steve Park careening all the way off the track, with Junior pushing him, by the way, with his own teammate, sending him into a really scary tumble, which I was 1 at the time. I'm thinking, oh God, we just witnessed a death on live television. And I low-key started to like Steve Park at the time, even though I was diehard Gordon at 1 years old. I low-key was a Steve Park fan. All right, so start 16th. I'm going to go ahead and run another lap here. It's honestly a shot of the racetrack, like right about there. Right about the middle of turn 1 was when it kind of screwed up and lost a bit of time. So we're going to be screaming down the backstretch. Hopefully we're getting a bit more speed in the car. And if we can get a good run. Off of 4. And I do believe we might get a top 10 out of this. Damn. I was hoping for a top 10. All right. So today's track facts: 6 to variable degrees in the corners, 1 degree on the front and the back stretch. We just established our own personal record. Winner's purse today is $189,000. This place seats 90,000 people. And they ran their very first race here in 1974. The official track record, according to 2002 standards, was 52:20, set by Tony Stewart in July of 2000.
Welcome to Pocono Raceway, located in the heart of the beautiful Pocono Mountains, for today's Pennsylvania 500 on MRN. This track produces some of the fastest racing of the year, but it also presents some special challenges to the drivers.
Unique is definitely the word for this racetrack. First of all, there are only 3 corners, each of which has completely different banking, which also means there are 3 straightaways. And guess what? They're all different lengths. This is one tough racetrack to prepare a race car for.
Sterling Marlin picked up Rookie of the Year honors in 1983, but it took him over 10 years to find his way to victory lane.
But he made it there in impressive fashion. If you have to wait that long to pick up a win, you might as well make it a big one. And Sterling did, with a win in the 1994 Daytona 500.
Kurt Busch looks to continue his top 5 streak with a good finish here.
And let me tell you something, Joe. You throw in a couple of wins to go along with those top 5s, and all of a sudden you're in the hunt for the championship.
Frank Kimmel looks to turn his luck around in this race.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
Alrighty, so different schemes for this race. Looks like, again, it's everybody's all running their main scheme. Even though I wish there was some form of variety. At least there's Indy next week. All right, so Jimmy Spencer is going to be starting on the pole for this race.
In the front row are the Target Dodge and the Ganassi Racing Dodge. In the second row are the 37 car and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac.
We come into this race the points leader. We start.
Starting the race from row 3 are the DeWalt Power
16th.
and the M&M's Pontiac.
Game looked like it placed me. Looked like the game placed me further up than I was supposed to be. No, 16th. I was looking at a different angle. One can wish.
In row 6, we have the Pennzoil Chevrolet and the Lowe Chevrolet. Starting from row 7 will be the Home Depot Pontiac and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Kurt Busch, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will start towards the front.
Right next to Terry Labonte. 10 laps around the Illuminati of NASCAR. Green flag is out at Pocono. Oh, God, Bill Elliott. Oh, jeez. That looked high-key sketchy. That looked really sketchy the way Bill Elliott drove in there, like, on my inside at the start. I thought he was going to turn me in turn 1. Anyways, a lot of guys are fanning out 3 wide. You see Junior trying to put Mike Skinner in the middle in the tunnel turn. Junior clears that situation. Get a little aggressive with Steve Park. And we're going to try to squeeze between Ricky Craven and Mike Skinner and get those 2 spots. Craven comes back on the inside, and it looks like Sterling Marlin is going to be leading the first lap today at Pocono. Ken Schrader is doing what he does best, be a roadblock. Stewart down on the inside lane. Try to pass 2 guys on the outside at Pocono, which is a fairly ballsy move. And speaking of ballsy, look at this. August 2001 winner Bobby Labonte trying to take the lead. We have a huge head of steam. Get a little, trying to our teammate a little bit. He gets into Junior. Junior slides down to the grass. Still green. Looks like we got 4 cars fighting for the lead early here at Pocono. Jimmy Spencer in the 41, Kurt Busch in the 97. Totally isn't going to foreshadow anything later in the year between these two. Obviously, the whole incident where Jimmy Spencer got suspended in the garage at that one Michigan race for trying to give Kurt Busch a black eye. But anyways, Bobby Labonte is your current leader. You're trying to get a draft off the 40 of Sterling Marlin. Maybe slide in here right up to the bumper of the 18. Or Sterling Marlin can put you in the wall. Yeah, it totally works. Thanks. Thank you, Sterling. Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate that one. I have to mentally etch you on my NASCAR free hit list. got a pretty big run on the 18 going down the back. See if we can try to pull up to Labonte. We do. And we're going to try to look to the inside, get a little bit into the 18. 18 up the hill. And to the point at Pocono. Kurt Busch leads. Kurt Busch will win this race, would eventually go on to win this race in 2007. Obviously being with the 2 of Roger Penske instead of his 97, which I'm sure many a NASCAR millennial will probably remember this car. Anyways, we got a slow car down in the tunnel. He's going unusually slow. We try to see if he's going to get out of the way. Looks like he might. Also, I am going to pit with the 18. The 18 car here. That is the plan. Or maybe just pit earlier, I guess, or this time by. Looks like Labonte has the same idea as I do. It's like me and him are going to pit together. There's a car slowing up pretty big here in 3. He is on the racing surface. And it is John Andretti. And Labonte got into him. And the caution comes out. I'm guessing for the 43 car. And I'm screwed. I am probably going to be screwed. All right. It's not every day one gets screwed while pitting. All right. We come out 32nd, but I'm sure once the other guys pit, we are going to be good. So what's the hell is the yellow for? Okay. Guessing the 43. And you're not going to give us a good angle? Like John Andretti got into Jeff. Somebody hit John Andretti. I think the 18 slap got into the 43s. He was slowing up, and then that caused John Andretti to get all swirly, and then obviously Jeff Purvis happened. So, yeah. Green flag is back out at Pocono. The 2 players in this race 1 year ago when it came to deciding to win are starting right behind me with Kevin Harvick in 4th and Jeff Gordon in 5th. Crazy dive bomb for the 8 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. We're going to try to look under him to take the lead. How about Jeff Gordon? He's seen success here at the Tricky Triangle once. He's trying to get to our back bumper. Give us a push. Gordon, you are a freaking legend. I love you, man. Or he's going to try to betray us. 3 wide going under the tunnel turn for the lead. I don't even know who's going to get it here going into 3. Looks like Junior to the outside. I'm going to try to get side by side with the 24. A little aggressive with the 18. Then getting into the 8. Looks like Gordon will lead this lap. Outside. Oh, God. Gordon. Sorry. Kurt Busch back to the point at Pocono. Gordon's got a strong car. He's catch. Oh, another caution. I'm guessing for debris from the John Andretti incident. That's kind of my theory. Gordon to our back bumper. Ford versus Chevy battling here at Pocono. Right to the back bumper of R97 Ford. Gordon to the outside. And we take the caution flag. Actually, yep, debris. I can hear sounds. Kinds of looks like debris from Dale Jarrett. Wow, it's gonna be big for him in points. His hood came off. Gonna be big for him. Him in points today. 4 laps to go here at Pocono in the Pennsylvania 500. Back to racing. Jeff Gordon in second. Bobby Labonte third. 3 laps of racing to go. Gordon with a deep move to the inside. Labonte to the outside. Labonte with a big run coming through turn 1. He is not going to get the lead coming out of 2. Junior trying to make a third lane on the bottom with help from the 12 of Newman. At least I think that was Newman. Bobby Labonte trying to get to our outside. Gordon stuck in a through-wide situation with Sterling Marlin in the 40 and Dale Jr. in the 8. Labonte trying to get to our lead. 2 to go. Labonte to the inside. Still side by side going down the Long Pond stretch. Labonte's going to have to get the advantage. Both cars are not lifting. Contacted 2. I'm into the wall. And I still hold the lead. Yep. Tire wear might have did me there. Labonte to the point. Might have been that tire wear. Bobby Labonte is going to take the white flag here at Pocono. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Funny that I'm saying that even though this game was made in fucking 2002. Right to the back bumper of the 18. Oh God. Ouch. Us getting 3 in a row might be for naught today, but it wasn't without a good fight. Into turn 3. Gordon, you helped me once. Do not betray me. Can we get to the 18? If we had some extra time, maybe. Bobby Labonte wins the Pennsylvania 500 while I finish second.
The yellow didn't wave as much as usual.
Well, you're right, but that just makes it for a better race, in my opinion. It really makes the better drivers stand out that much more.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. So long. We'll see you next week at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
I want to see how that wreck happened with 43. If I can actually get some footage of that. It's like that's obviously not going to happen today, I guess. That was that weird 4-wide clusterfuck with Tony Stewart. Andretti was blowing up. Labonte scraped him. Yeah, here he is. Here's 43. Right here. I'm going to the outside because I know he's blowing up big. Labonte tries doing the same, but I think he kind of gets into the side of him, I guess. I don't know. I can't tell at this point. Anyways, we're going to be going to Indy, the racing capital of the world, for the Brickyard 400 tomorrow at 12 p.m. Mountain Time. We will be switching to the 2001 Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford for this race. I made no freaking changes. So with our lead, we had our point lead of 379 over Dale Jarrett, who sits in second. Jeff Gordon is in third, 411 points back after finishing third today in today's race. Mark Martin is in fourth, 488 back. Jeff Burton is in fifth, 580 back. Stewart is in sixth, 595 back. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in seventh, 624 points back. Jimmy Johnson sits in eighth, 636 back. Kevin Harvick sits in ninth, 650 back. And Bobby Labonte sits 10th in points with his win today, 671 points back. So far, our winners for the year: Jimmy Spencer won Daytona. I won Rockingham, but the game counted as Jeff Green for some reason. Mark Martin won Vegas. Jeff Gordon won Atlanta. Dale Earnhardt Jr. won Darlington. Dale Jarrett won Bristol. Jimmy Johnson won Texas. I won Martinsville for my second win of the year. Dale Jarrett won for his second win of the year. Tony Stewart won at California. I won at Richmond. Bill Elliott won the All-Star. Ricky Rudd won the 600. Ryan Newman won at Dover. Dale Jr. won Pocono and Michigan. I surprised everybody by winning Sonoma. Michael Waltrip won Daytona. I won Chicagoland and Loudon, and Bobby Labonte won today at Pocono. Tune in tomorrow at noon for the Brickyard 400.